He's not a member of APC National. But if the National decide to do that, well, what comes out of it, they should be able to bear it.
Also, Achinike Williams Wobodo, loyalist of Emeka Party system.
You have to be good of Rivers politics in Rivers State because what we have now gravitated into is a one-party system in the state. So there's literally speaking no opposition. So nobody tries to check the government in power anymore. Whatever the government does is acceptable by the opposition. So that's where Nigerian politics has brought us.
Who once claimed to be the acting chairman of the party in the state tells correspondent Suebi Oruwa the solution of the state exco is long overdue.
It is a welcome development, and as a party, we need to reposition ourselves for the betterment of our followers and for the national government to take this position. I think seeing what is happening over APC, there's a difference of members, what our party members going to, and the less time to the party straight. New leadership shift to new culture, and it's still reposition the party for better.
Recall that the APC National Working Committee of the River State executives of the local level appointed a 7-member caretaker committee to steer party's affairs in the state. The caretaker committee has Tony Kwacha as chairman. They will be inaugurated today. Moving on, a political scientist, Obi Nawodim, says the absence of local government chairman at the opening of the hotels by Similai Ubara is a sign of silence in the state. Speaking with correspondent Yakachi Wusudo, section of the Cook-Up 10, which is Wadim, a lecturer at the Department of Political and Administrative Studies at the University of Port Harcourt, also spoke of the powers of the governor to discipline the local government chairman or commissioners.
The governor can suspend the chairman, but with approval by the House of Assembly. But in this, we have a situation where the smart barring the two divisions in the Assembly from performing their duties, and so the governor will find difficult in exercising that power as it is now. We should not from office at own discretion.
In development, PDP chairman in River State Desmond Akawa has been appointed as the Federal Commissioner of Nation Allocations Commission pending the confirmation of the Senate. A statement from presidency made this known yesterday. Still come, today is Black Friday. Stay with us.
The executive chairman of
vigilante accosted a suspected kidnapper identified as Felix along the Iguruta Umwechim Road. Mr. Mwamahun tells correspondent Mekotoka that Felix is allegedly linked to the kidnapping of a driver and passengers on that same road. He said Felix has been handed over to the Iguruta Police Command.
Those headers that normally kidnap in the local government, they all stuck in the group that have apprehended one now as I'm talking with you. Also, they screwed the man's vehicle. So the one that they apprehend have already handed over to the group division. The one that we apprehend, his name is Felix. He have confessed that others is in the bush.
Away from that, 50 illegal refining sites have been destroyed in various parts of Niger Delta region. The Director of Defense Media Operations, Major General Edward Buba, said this while briefing newsmen in Abuja yesterday. He said 51 suspects were arrested while several liters of crude oil product were recovered. Major General Edward Buba said it is part of the military's effort to tackle illegal oil refining and other forms of economic sabotage.
The operations of the week resulted in 99 neutralized terrorists, while 198 of them were arrested. Troops also arrested 49 perpetrators of oil theft and rescued 139 kidnapped hostages. In the South-South, troops denied the oil theft of the estimated sum of over 1 billion naira.
The Minister of Interior, Olubimi Tunji Ojo, has unveiled a camouflage uniform for the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps (NSCDC), pledging to support it to deliver on its mandate. In other news, today is Black Friday and businesses are expected to offer promoted sales at discounted prices. As you may know, Black Friday is a Friday after Thanksgiving in the United States and marks the start of the Christmas shopping season. But many businesses in Nigeria, both online and offline, have adopted Black Friday. For details of this and more, catch the business news at 7 a.m.
And now, we bring you news from around the world.
International. Dublin was rocked by violent scenes yesterday. It followed an earlier knife attack in the city centre, which left 4 people injured. The Irish police chief blamed the unrest on a lunatic hooligan faction driven by far-right ideology. And that's a wrap on the news this morning. Before we go, let's have a look at the major stories. The clerk and the deputy clerk of the River State House of Assembly have been redeployed amid the leadership crisis in the House. The dissolved Rivers APC executive have rejected the NWC's decision. And on the foreign scene, police have blamed Dublin riot on hooligans. The news was edited by Chioma Ezenwafo. To reach the news team, send an SMS or WhatsApp to 0808 721 7215. I'm Ifichu Kumoyili. Many thanks for listening.